Good morning, Earthly Virgo. I hope you're having a good day. Still in the healing process. I just cannot get over this. My throat is still hurting, stuffy nose, and all of that stuff is just taking its time to go away. All right. So, what messages do I have for Earthly today, please, Spirit? Three of Cups. Um, I'm kind of. I don't know if there's going to be something going on for dinner. Like for maybe Thanksgiving or something. The Queen of Cups. So if you're planning on having some sort of gathering, like going to some sort of gathering, you're probably thinking twice on whether or not you need to go, or that maybe it's not even your desire to go. Maybe you don't want to be bothered because of the holidays, because of the people, or whatever. Because if you feel you're going to go, it's going to be the same shit, different day. It's like the same old shit year after year after year. We have the Three of Cups, the Queen of Cups, and we got the Five of Swords, the Eight of Cups, the Ten of Swords, and the Ten of Wands. So, excuse me. I think you're focused on gatherings, some sort of gathering. It's like some people or family members, they have said something to you to hurt your feelings because this has become commonplace and you feel that you don't want to be involved this year. Maybe you just want to say, fuck it. I'm just going to chill at home with my kids or with my man, or just be by myself. I just don't want to celebrate the holidays at this point in time. You're just done over and done with it. You just say, I don't want to deal with it anymore. Okay. We got somebody in this third party energy for you who's maybe hiding something from you, or want to come and just throw it out, throw your business all out in the open for everybody to hear. There's just something about it, and you're focused on this. If I go to this, maybe you get along with everybody else, but this particular person, I always got to sling some BS your way. Okay, I always have to say something to you, and you just, you over it. You don't want to hear it anymore. This person has caused like disharmony in your life and in your family's life or whatever. We got them throwing you under the bus, and it's just too much of a burden. The energy is very, very heavy. You say, I can't do this anymore. I just don't want to be bothered this year for the holidays, maybe for Thanksgiving and Christmas. It's like you're alienating yourself from your family, and you don't feel guilty for it either. Okay, clarify the Three of Cups for Virgo. It's like you got this, it's just this one person, who wants to come in and spread disharmony, and you just don't want to deal with it. You probably had people already invite you to the home, or maybe bring a dish or something like this, but and you got the other person, you're thinking about this, but you got that other person who's also been invited, and they know that you're invited, and you know that they're invited, and you say, I'm not going to do this, because if I go, I'm liable to say something to this bitch. I'm liable to let her have it, because I can't do this anymore. Okay. But this offer has come to you, but you just feel like you can't do it. You're just taking a break. Okay. You've probably already taken a break from your family, and you feel comfortable in doing so. And excuse me, hold on. You've taken a break from your family or your elders too. Some of you just don't want to be bothered. You know, it's like you've kept your distance. Communication. They want you to come. They tell you that they love you, but um, you just choose not to. Um, these people have really said some hurtful things to you. And if you've said some hurtful things to me, why do you want me to come around? Because you're family, because we love you, that kind of stuff. But they've caused you a lot of heartache and pain. Okay, and a lot of people have contributed to this messiness here in this family thing that you got coming up for you. It's like let me think on this a little bit more before I decide, because I may just decide to keep on leaving these people out of my life, because I just can't deal with the unnecessariness of the BS, whatever it is they've done to you, whatever it is that they've said to you. You're not having it, Virgo. It's like you're done. Okay, let's see. Messages for Virgo. We got here triumph over trouble and obstacles. So you're choosing possibly to stay away from this family gathering because you're tired of it. The people you love the most are the people who hurt you the most. You get it? And you just don't want to deal with it. You just don't have the time for it. We have spear, heartache over what you no longer have. Okay, so some people, with you no longer coming around the family gatherings or visiting or even making phone calls, it's kind of hurting some people in your family. But pretty much the people who are not involved, they want to come from me. Come from my benefit. I want to see you there. Let me think about it a little bit longer, Auntie, before I decide to come. I just don't want to be bothered with so and so. Because so and so tends to push my motherfucking buttons, and I'm not gonna have it this year. I just can't. Got too much going on in my life as it is. We still got the big C going on around, and I just don't want to be bothered. I just prefer to just be at home. Some of y'all just gonna be at home, maybe cook a small dinner if you do that, because Thanksgiving is just a regular motherfucking day for you, and that's okay. See, empty chair. Someone is leaving your life. It's like you've left your family's life right now, and you feel that it's for the best for you to just lay back, chill at home by yourself, and do your thing, do your own thing. But they're going to notice that there's an empty spot at their table, an empty chair without you in it, and it's bothering people who you still love. Yeah, you may not. Um, Gosh, just the energy is very, very sad and thick, because these people really miss you. They really love you. They really care about you. Some of them have shared some tears. Well, just please come for Grammy. Okay, please come for Mama or whatever, or just come and be here with me because I want you here. You don't even have to deal with them, but I want you at the family table eating dinner with us for the holiday. Okay, but you can't do it. You can't bring yourself to do it, Earthlies. Cain, pay attention to your health. Okay. Pay attention to your health. Some of you all may not be feeling your best. I know I'm still not feeling my best, but also this is someone who's ill in your family that you probably don't know about, and they want to see you because they haven't seen you. It's going to make this person feel a little bit better, because with you not being there, they're sick already, going through what they're going through, but it makes them even sicker seeing you not in the family chair, seeing you not at the family table. It bothers them. It probably hinders them, but they're probably using a cane, okay, to get around. Maybe they're losing a lot of weight, going through some health issues on their own, and they just want to see you. And we got handshake. A meeting with a stranger could be important to you. Meeting new people here for you. Hold on, let me get another call because I got something here too. Flowers, happiness. So it's going to make this person happy to see you. Just to see you at the dinner table, to the family gathering. But this handshake, I'm kind of getting that if you have a family member who lives alone, especially if they're elderly, they're working with a healthcare provider or a healthcare worker, and like they're having a conversation. Well, what are you going to do for Halloween? I'm sorry, what are you going to do for Thanksgiving, Miss Emma, or something like that? Well, I'm just sitting here and maybe cook me a small dinner. Kids are grown and gone, and grandkids are doing their thing. So just have a nice dinner by myself. So there's going to be some sort of communication, because they're trying to find a way to bridge the gap between somebody being alone, maybe elderly, and they don't even have to be elderly. They just have maybe a health problem where they have to have a healthcare worker. So this healthcare worker or somebody who they know is going to try to contact family members to bring happiness to this person's life, because they don't get a lot of phone calls, they don't get a lot of visitors. People are always busy. It kind of puts me in the mind of I don't know if you're familiar with Kenny G's video, "Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas." In that video, Burgess Meredith is in it, and he's like works in a movie theater, and he's playing all of these um, old movie clips on the big screen, and he's missing his family, he's missing his grandchildren, he's feeling lonely. So while Kenny G is in the background playing "Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas," I'm getting chills. I'm gonna put this this song in the comment section. Meredith is playing this music and remembering memories of his family and what he used to do and all of that stuff. But toward the end of the song of the video, his family comes in with presents and all of this stuff. So there's somebody in your life who's lonely, especially even more so during the holidays. But somebody here is their health is bad and they just want to see you. It's going to make them happy and possibly feel better if you just see them face to face. Phone call if you want to, yes, but seeing you will be beneficial for this person, because seeing that empty chair, seeing you not in that empty chair, is making this person feel quite bad. Okay, feel that they're unloved. And in general, if you have a family member who you don't see on a regular basis, call and check up on this person every now and again. Whether you get with this person or not, whether you got along with this person or currently get along with this person or not, call this person, just let them know that you're okay, because they're worried about you. Okay, or maybe you're worried about them, whatever. Okay. Somebody just needs to hear your voice. Somebody needs to see you. I don't know why I keep going back to this empty chair. Somebody needs to see you in that chair. Okay. Somebody needs to see you in that chair, Virgo. Time to go home. But you don't have to. That's up to you. Okay. We have January. Okay. Maybe this person's birthday is in January. Maybe you haven't seen or heard from this person since January. Maybe you haven't seen or talked to your family members since January. But that's by choice, because of the negativity that you've been through. Dealings or relationships with a younger woman. Okay. Maybe she was younger than you. Maybe it was a sister. Maybe you feel like you can't get along with this bitch. Any other time, you're not going to hide the fact that you can't get along with her at a family gathering or something, because you've had it up to here with the BS with this girl. Okay. And we have forced, muddled, unclear thinking. Some of you all need to change your thought process, because just because you can't get along with this person doesn't mean other family members have to suffer not seeing you. Okay. So you gotta decide what you want. I can't tell you what to do, because I've been there and done that, but not wanting to be around family members because of the toxicity. But just because one person did you wrong doesn't mean that you have to take it out on others. And this could be a reading for somebody, and vice versa. Maybe like a cross watcher wants to watch this reading, and we got the Tower and love. Just because that one person did you wrong doesn't mean you have to continuously cause a tower moment in everybody else's life because of what somebody else in the family did to you. Because it's not their fault that you two can't get along. You don't have to love each other. You have to, what I'm saying? You don't have to like each other, but just sit in the same room for a couple of hours and have a family dinner. You don't have to. The bitterness is there. Okay. The bitterness is there. Probably some things you can't fix because it's been this way for so long, and you all are caught in your ways. You're set up in your ways, and you're not going to change that. And it's okay. You don't have to, especially if you've been hurt and this is a narcissistic kind of situation. You don't have to go. You don't have to even deal with it. But there's somebody who loves you. There's somebody who cares about you. There's somebody who's missing you sitting in that chair. Okay, that's what matters. Okay. And this could be something, it doesn't necessarily have to be you. It could be somebody who, like if you had a child or whoever in your family and they're on the outside looking in, it's like your family members and the elders in your family want that person to come home. They may not get along with you, but the elders or whoever is lonely wants that person to be in front of them, wants them to celebrate with them, okay? Wants them to just come home and just to sit in that chair. But it's the squabbles, so you have people in your family who you get along with who don't understand what the issue is with you two or you three or whatever, but it's you can't get along with each other. People talk, people say negative shit, and you just don't want to deal with it anymore. You're just done. The Eight of Cups, the Eight of Wands, and we got the Queen of Cups. So I don't know, Virgo. I think that this person wants somebody in the family wants you to call, but you've had you're done pretty much, and it's sometimes hard to let go of the people you love, but sometimes it's necessity. It's a necessity for you to do this. We had some argument with these two or three people here, and I'm going to clarify the Moon card because people really don't know what's what's going on, with you here? Why don't you want to come home? Why don't you want to communicate? Why don't you return phone calls? Why don't you come to birthdays? Why don't you come for Thanksgiving or Christmas or whatever? And you're like, you know what? This person is wanting you to come home. They're hoping and praying that you would make a phone call to say I'm coming, or just show up or something. It's like this person is waiting for you to say something to them, waiting for you to communicate with them, or you're waiting for somebody to communicate with them because you miss them so much. But they feel like, I done did this, I done tried my best, I don't know what else I can do. But there's always love at home. Okay, there's always love at home for you. Some of you all probably can't afford to go home, but you have people who really will probably help you get there, give you the offering that you need. We have the Seven of Pentacles and we have the Justice card. And like communication, have you heard from so and so? Well, no, maybe they'll figure out a way to contact you, and if you don't have the fare or the money to get there, they'll have people contributing to the fund to get you home. Or maybe you want to communicate with somebody. Well, can you go in on this or that so we can get a ticket for Scrubby to come home or something like that. So Virgo, like I said, this could be your reading, or it could be somebody who really needs to come back home, even if it's just for one day, to communicate with the family, to let everybody know that they're okay, because there's a chair that's empty, okay, at the family table. We have the High Priestess. We have the Judgment. Somebody wants this person to communicate, but this person has been through the ringer with the family, and they said, I can't do this anymore. I'm not going to do this anymore. Okay, they're refusing to come home, or you're refusing to come home because you can't let go of what has happened in the family, and that's okay. There's an offer that's going to be coming, or you already know that there's a standing offer to come home for the holidays, but somebody's not doing it. They're not going to do it, because they feel that the environment was never stable. It will never be stable, and they don't want to have to spend the rest of their life crying and going over BS with the family, especially one particular family member over and over again every year. So this person, the family, this particular chair probably will be empty again, because this person does not want to keep going through the BS with the family. They keep looking back at the past. They see that things won't change. You may text this person or try to contact this person, but they feel the unfairness here. And I don't think that everybody in the family sees what's going on. Maybe they do. And maybe, Virgo, you have been blamed for some things that you felt was unfair, that it wasn't your fault. But your family wants you home, and I know how it feels, that you don't want to be around your family, but there's somebody who needs you there. Okay. They need to see you face to face, and they're really lonely without you. All right.